California, little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Fresno State Bulldogs and the San Jose State Spartans. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
I caught up with the San Jose State head coach before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans' offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Caught, and he's got room. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air, it's Weaver. Rushes on him. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say it's out of bounds, an incomplete pass. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. So the quarterback stood in there and took that hit, and it pays off with a roughing the passer penalty and a first down. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give from the gun. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Got a man. It's Riley. Nice move to keep running. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Weaver. Slings it downfield. Grabbed over the middle, it's Ivy. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to keep it in the air. On the move, he fires. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Running inside. It's Bates. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bates. Touchdown, Spartans! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Extra point here will tie the game.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Martin will throw it. Oh, they're after him. Finds his big tight end. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. San Jose State's offense takes over and heads onto the field. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Riley. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. To the air, it's Weaver. Makes the catch, it's Ivy. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down.
Man, great job understanding where you're at on the field. And I know that sounds very simple, but I run that out route, I start getting towards the sidelines. I got to feel it. I don't have time to look down. Ball's coming to me. Great job catching it and getting that foot in bounds.
Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Spartans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Sparty!
This offense right now, they are doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Martin back to pass. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Safe completion on the screen. Still on his feet at the 25. Makes the catch and he's free. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Fresno State. The extra point here would tie the game.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. Could not make his way to the corner.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Spartans send out the punt unit, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Takes it on the return. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Martin will throw it. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Bulldog! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Pulls it in. It's McClure. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Spartans right after the huge play through the air back to the line.
And if you're going to play zone coverage, man, you've got to get to the quarterback because those holes are going to pop open at some point.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. To the air, it's Weaver. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Trying to take it back. And a tremendous return will be stopped at the 28-yard line.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Wants to throw it again. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Riley. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Martin back to pass. Got the back over the middle. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the run. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Timeout is called. They let it get down to 3 seconds before stopping the clock, and they'll have a chance to put points up before the break. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Calls his own number. And he's in. Hounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And with time running out here in the first half, not willing to invite disaster, the offense takes a knee, and they'll go to the break trailing. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Guys, Fresno State's head coach told me at halftime he is thrilled with the play of his quarterback. No turnovers right now. They have been clean and efficient on offense. They've got a lead. Let's see if they can continue that here in the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on the vibe down here on the sidelines coming back. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Right back to the well. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. Handoff from the gun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Thanks to grab. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Martin will throw it. He rifles one deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gives it on the option. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now...
It's a fumble. And he gets back on top of it and averts disaster. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
That's caught. It's McClure. Breaks into the open. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw, it's Weaver. Got his man on the right. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bates. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll get rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, San Jose State. Snagged it in the end zone and put points on the board. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Fresno State, 42. San Jose State, 21.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Dumps it to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Bates. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Wants to throw. It's Weaver. Pressure coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Just keep slinging it. They'll run the screen. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. And the Spartans are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll go 4 wide, 3 to the left on 2nd and 8. Catch in the middle. It's Clark. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And, man, their fans have been hungry to see that. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pocket breaking down. Caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Spartans.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
The deficit is huge, this one is all, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
To the air. It's McDaniel. Finds his man. It's Anderson. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and, man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Got his man. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. And the Spartans trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. And he's not even close to the line to gain, and the defense makes the stop. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Pick up of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Martin back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Fresno State right back to the line. It's really not hard to find the difference between this game and the loss last week. Turned it over 3 times a week ago, none today.
And just a great response. Last week, you know, you're probably the reason you lost, and you didn't take care of the football. But now you step out here, you show your team you can bounce back, you can lead, take care of the football, and lead this team to victory.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. Finding some room. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. And he's in! Touchdown, Fresno State! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And all the hard work and commitment pays off, getting their first win of the season. Really impressed how they came out. After starting the season 0-2, they knew this was going to be a physical game, and they came ready to go on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll go to the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They feed him again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Now Fresno State calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. On the ground with the counter. Got enough for the first. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Spartans getting set on 1st and 10.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one's.